For 5 straight days, they pushed the world to the brink. They created a crisis, maximum fear. They told you it was a trade war crashing Bitcoin, but that was a complete lie, a cover story. And now that the dust is settled, we can see the truth. The timeline for the switch, it's just been confirmed. You see, the official story, it was all just theater. A simple 10% tariff dispute with Europe, right? Please. That was just noise, designed to make you look over there, while the real moves, the ones that actually affect your future, were being locked in behind the curtain.
Listen, it was never about the tariffs. The back-channel deals, the paper trail, it all points to one thing. That whole threat was just the excuse they needed. The cover story to lock in a permanent global move. This was always about the switch.
And then we got the signal. When he said this, it wasn't about some temporary trade deal. No way. This was a coded message straight to the 1%. It was the confirmation that the permanent shift, the one we've been tracking, was done. The new system is anchored. The reset is confirmed.
So let's be absolutely clear what this means. The deal is confirmed. Those canceled tariffs, that was just a little bone they threw to the media to keep them happy. The real prize, the thing that changes the entire global map, was Greenland. Not the country itself, but what's underneath it, the mineral rights, and its strategic position for NATO.
So here's how you have to look at it. It's like a secret ledger. On one side of the books, EU tariffs. Poof, they're gone. But on the other side, the real price, the 1%, gets hard assets, real mineral resources, and a forever military guarantee from NATO. So while everyone else was distracted by the market chaos, the real deal was signed. And now, the timeline for everything that comes next is locked in.
And you need to understand, this deal just triggered the next phase. The timeline is accelerating. This is why you need to subscribe, hit that bell. You cannot afford to miss the exit signal when the final flip happens. Think of it as your protection.
All right, Section 2, the Great Money Rotation. Now that the deal is confirmed, the smart money is on the move. They are dumping the old, fear-based assets, the stuff your grandpa told you was safe, and they are flooding into the new system. They're moving out of fear and into the future. Look at this. That fear premium that was built up, it's evaporating right before our eyes. All that money that piled into gold and silver, as a hedge against the chaos, well, it's unwinding right now, in real time. And that capital, it's not just going to sit on the sidelines. It's getting ready to make its next big move, straight into the new system.
And if you want proof, here it is. This is not a theory. This is happening now. The money is flooding into risk-on assets. Look at the Russell 2000, a new all-time high. But listen, this is just the first wave. The next tidal wave is pointed directly at one place: crypto.
Which brings us to the XRP fear signal. Now for the entire XRP army out there, listen up. This is what you have been waiting for. All this negative sentiment you're seeing, it's not a risk. It is the ultimate buy signal. While they panic, you prepare. They see this number, a 19% drop in a single week, and they absolutely panic. They sell. This is by design. The weak hands are being shaken out of the system. This manufactured dip is creating the perfect emotional storm, the exact fear required for the next part of the plan.
And here it is, the official confirmation. The crypto sentiment index is now flashing extreme fear. Folks, this isn't a gut feeling, it's not a hunch. This is a measurable, quantifiable metric hitting peak fear. This is the starting gun. You want to know why that matters? Because the last time we saw this exact level of fear, do you know what happened next? A 600% rally. That's not a coincidence. This level of fear is the trigger. It's the direct precursor to massive, life-changing gains. This is the moment generational wealth is made.
So let's just recap. The signals are confirmed. The trade war drama, over. Uncertainty is gone. Sentiment, it's at extreme fear, which means peak opportunity. And the chart pattern, it's screaming that a reversal is imminent. This is it. This is the entry point before the switch goes final.
Look, by the time I can even edit and post this, the whales have already moved. That's the reality. YouTube is for education. Telegram is for action. If you want the alerts the second a document leaks, you need to be in the Telegram newsfeed. Okay, so where does all this lead? It leads to the 6-month roadmap. This is the path to generational wealth that is now laid out before us, and it all starts with Bitcoin leading the charge, clearing the path for the entire market. The path is incredibly clear.
Step 1. Reclaim 90,500. That's when the reversal is confirmed. Step 2. We clear the old ceiling at 98,000. Then, Step 3. We hit 106,000, and that's when true price discovery begins. And the result of all that? Alt season ignites.
Now, what makes all of this possible is something we call clear air. Think of it as a 6-month window with no major political drama, no manufactured crises. It's a window where the market is allowed to run free, without interference. And guess what? This deal just created that window. This is the prime window for your exit plan.
So the deal is signed. The tariffs are dead. The timeline is confirmed. The only question left is this: did you buy the fear? You now know the who and the what, but you need to see the when. I break down the specific launch date the insiders are targeting in this video right here.
Stay ahead in the crypto market. Subscribe now for the latest global news and updates.